Yo, what's happening guys, it's Colossus X. In this video we're going to check out Black Desert. This is another MMO, a Korean one, being made by Pale Abyss. It's basically, you know, similar to like Blade and Soul. It's got true action combat, so it's no targeting. Well, it's similar to Bless, it's got a similar type of targeting system, but it's mainly free flow. As you can see in the bottom right, you know, you can dive about, you can slash, and it's got combo systems, and it's just, from the videos I've seen, it looks amazing, and the PvP is going to be fantastic. And as you can see just from here, the graphics are incredible. I mean, you can see the reflections on this guy's armor on all the metallic bits. Now I've got the graphics settings on Ultra Beta, and Tessellation on Max as well. So let's have a little look. So there's quite a few characters you got for 12 characters to choose from. Some of them are the same. So this wizard and this one are the same, but that's the male and female version. And the Kunawitch and the ninja. Then you've got the blader, the female counterpart. The Valkyrie is like a tank. You've got the tamer. You got the warrior, which is probably the class I'm going to play when the game comes out in the EU. You've got the ranger, which is another class I'm tempted to play, because obviously you can dive about. If you check here, you do all kinds of jumps. You've got the sorcerer. The sorcerer is a bit of an unusual one, because it's kind of like a melee combat sorcerer. I mean, it's got ranged attacks as you can see here, but there are skills really up close. You got the giant. This guy's awesome. He just gets in there and smashes faces, as you can see here. Now, as you can see in the bottom left, you've got this little circle. You've got the difficulty, defense, combo, evade and attack, and as you click through, it shows you what their preference is, so you can make a decision of which one you want to go for. So today we're going to check out the ranger, because her armor looks amazing. And look at the face, look at the eyes look real. When she looks around, it looks amazing. Right, let's go next. So let's have a look at some of these options. So you can choose a zodiac sign. I'm just going to choose a random one. There's quite a few though. And it gives you a little zodiac here of what you've chosen. You've got your customization of obviously hairstyles. Now you can customize it further in a moment. Now when this game comes out, it's going to be free to play. So there is a few options that you can pay for, basically. A few hairstyles that you can buy with real money. But obviously we're not going to go into them at the moment. Looks like Tinkerbell with that hairdo. I'm going to go with the long hair, because I like that kind of hairstyle. Hang on, what's that one? Nope, that one. So with the shape, now it's got all kinds of options with this game. It's supposed to have one of the most in-depth character creation tools that you can get. Now you can actually just shape each part of the hair. So if we go around, you can move this one back a bit if you want. Drag that maybe to the left a bit. You can actually change the length, the curl intensity, the curl step, so you can actually, like, you know, curl it like curling tongs. But I'm going to go with the straight hair for now. As you can see, her hair actually shakes. It's got physics. That is awesome, right? And then obviously you can do that with all the hair. You can go around making different changes. Then you've got the colour, which is self-explanatory. I quite like that. Or I might go with white to go with the armour. Like if I zoom out. Yeah, let's do that. Hair tips. Oh, you can actually dye the tips of the hair. Head. Oh, so you can change like the middle bit and the top bit and the bottom bit. That is in depth. That is the like most in depth I've seen. But I'm going to keep it white because I quite like it just being a little bit black tipped. What about like that? No. Maybe that. That actually looks pretty cool if we zoom out. Yeah, no, we're gonna go with let's do that one. That one will be fine. Increase the dye. I'm going black. That looks good actually. No, that one. Right, so it. And then we zoom out and go to customize the face. Now you'll notice when I click on, you get your obvious choices, you know, your start and preferences. Look how realistic that face looks. That looks amazing. Or you can buy some more, you know, facial styles. Yep, we'll go with the starting one. I like that. Skin color. I like that. And then we'll go to face shape. Now this is where you can basically customize anything again, so you can, you know, just drag it out like mold. Bit like clay. You just like drag it out, move it down a bit. You know, just slightly, like, just things like that. It's amazing the amount of detail that you can go into. Makeup. So you can give her some intensity on her eyes, like that. I actually like that. I'm gonna keep that. Looks a bit like Avril Lavigne. And then you can choose the actual eyes, like the actual interior of the eye, like the pupil. So if we select, say, this one, increase the opacity, maybe like that, and then increase the size, you can actually cover like the interior of the eye. Change the width a bit. But yeah, I quite like it being quite small, like that. And then you can change the colour of the interior as well. Let's see what that looks like if we space it out a bit like that. Yeah, I quite like that. And then eyeliner. I'm just going to do a basic eyeliner like that. Tell you what, there'll be a lot of gamers making their characters with one hand. That's all I'm going to say. And then we'll choose... Oh, that is shit. If I see a character with that, you get them PK'd. Right, wrinkles. You can actually give her wrinkles on her eyes. Oh, that is weird. Look at that. It's good that you get that option. I don't think it looks that good, but it's good that you get that option. And then you can choose an idle expression. So let me just click yes. Look at that. That looks incredible. Yep. That's amazing. A tongue, look at that. That's it, idle. Imagine you were just walking past a character and seeing that. I'm going to make a smiles all round. What's this? You can change the percentage. So let me just check this. Yeah, so like you can make her like slightly happy. She looks like a bit awkward there, doesn't she? Nah, she's too happy. Too happy. We're going to keep it like that, yeah. So if we go back. And now we go to the best option. Body. Yeah. Right, so you can basically like, you know, obviously I'm going to do that, aren't I? So let's select that. And then you can obviously, you know, change all the options on a body. Drag that out. You can give her like longer arms. Put that back. You can make it short. Boob physics. Muscles. Yeah, so look at, you can actually see her stomachs. Now watch it. So it's kind of like forming muscles, like strength. You can see like a six-pack coming. You can do that with her arms as well, so her arms have just changed. And also her legs as well, so her legs are, I'm going to make her fully muscly. Actually no, I quite like, yeah, like that. Tattoos. That's actually not that bad. That's pretty good. That's even better. Yeah, she's getting there. And then we'll edit pose. Basically, you can change the way she's standing, just like that. And same with different parts of the body. That tattoo doesn't go with that armor actually, so I'm gonna take it off. Yep, there we go. So now if we go to the voice, you can make it sound proper chibi. That'll do. Yeah, that's perfect. Now character actions, so you can make them do different poses just to see what they look like. That's amazing. Like that is the best emotion I've seen captured in a character in all games, not even MMOs. That looks realistic. Let's try this one. And this one. She's always smiling. I don't know why she's smiling so much. Let's try laughing. She's not happy there. That little thing with her face. Thumbs down. Then you've got your obviously your little bow. Surrender. Combat stances. Oh, combat stances. Let's have a look. Yeah. Combat stance number 2 and then combat stance number 3. Let's see what she does. I think it's an animation. Yeah. Yeah, it looks great. Right, so let's go out of here. Weather. I think this just changes the background, yeah. Right, and that is pretty much it. So, you know, you can do a lot of detail. I mean, it's incredibly detailed, and the facial expressions and just the graphics itself look amazing. I can't wait to get into this game and actually give it a proper go. But yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers, bye bye.